Hey everybody, what's up? We're back out here at the storage, getting ready to do some more work on the Spitfire. Right now I'm getting ready to remove the front bumper and bonnet off of the car. I just recently, just the other day, acquired a engine hoist. So as you can tell by the last video I did on me trying to remove the head, I was having all kinds of issues getting the head off, and it's still there. You know, it's still on there despite my many efforts to get it off and many suggestions by people on the Triumph Spitfire page on Facebook. Yeah, they had some really good suggestions, but just none of them seemed to work for this particular car. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take the bonnet and the front bumper off so I can get the engine hoist, you know, straight in through the front of the car so I can get a straight lift on that head. And once I get that off, hopefully if it comes loose, great. If not, I got a line on, you know, like 3 different engine blocks, 2 heads, a transmission, all kinds of parts for this little Spitfire. I just got to contact the guy. So all of it's in probably a lot better shape than what I've got. So, but I'm going to see if I can do something with this engine first. You know, if I put the engine hoist on it and it like lifts the whole car up off the ground, then I know I definitely got some serious issues, but that shouldn't happen. It should come right off. So I'm going to start. There's a big bolt down here. Even if I put the camera down here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see. Yeah, you can't see nothing. But down in this area, there is a bolt. It's got at least on mine, it's a 9/16 head, or metric version would be 15 millimeter. Then I got along the front part there, in between the 2 bonnet hinges, there's 4 bolts there that I got to come out. And then on the other piece down here, right about in this area there where my finger's at, there's another big bolt, which on mine is a 9/16 head. And this front bumper should come off. Of course, I'm going to take loose the marker lights in the front before I attempt to remove the bumper itself and disconnect the wiring and all that. And after that, that should expose the hinges of the bonnet. So, and it's a matter of just taking those hinges loose and taking loose the arm that holds the bonnet up. And I'm going to have to get a little help on removing this. You know, one person each side, lift it right off, and we'll set it in the back of the storage. So I get so far along, I will start the camera back up and give you an update. Okay, I got all the bolts removed. I removed the entire blinker assembly from each side of the front bumper, and I do apologize. Before I mentioned there were 4 bolts in the middle. That I was mistaken on that. There are actually 5 bolts along through here, and I used a 7/16 socket on those heads. You know, as I said, those are the size of the heads, not the bolt itself. So, and that's on my particular car. Your Spitfire may vary. So, but those are the bolts I removed. And now, just grab the front of the bumper and pull it off. There you have it. Front bumper is now removed. And apparently, this wasn't even bolted in. Oh, well, that's a nice little surprise. Yeah, that's supposed to go over here, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'm going to be looking up on the parts list and getting 4 bolts to secure that piece, because that should not have fell off like that. Because you see right here, here's the bolt holes for this piece to secure in fully. And I got a bent tab here. Obviously the bumper has been off before. I've seen evidence of that while I was pulling it. And that right there, that's bent down, so ain't no telling how that happened. To the best of my knowledge, this car has never been wrecked. So everything else on it is like really straight. So, but yeah, that's the front bumper removal. If you want to remove your bumper pads, there's a bolt on up above, and feels like a nut underneath. So, yeah, I feel a nut. See if I can visually verify that for you. Yeah, okay. On these, at least on mine, I have a nut with a stud on the bottom, so you got to remove a nut. Up here is an actual bolt, and on the other one, same deal. All that's loose as a goose, and a nut on the bottom. So, and aside from that, the bonnet hinges are right through here. You have a nut on one side and a bolt head on the other. So I got mine, the nuts over here, bolt heads on the other side. And same thing over on the other one. You take this bolt and that bolt loose over there, and the entire bonnet should lift free of the car. So I'm going to go get my help and come back and take those two off, and the entire bonnet should lift right off the car, exposing the entire engine bay. So as soon as I get some progress made, I will turn the camera back on and give you an update. Alright, there it is, bonnet's off. Got it sitting all the way in the back. Got the very back of the bonnet sitting on wood 2x4s to keep it from hitting the concrete. And that's pretty much it. Everything's exposed. So that's the removal of the bonnet off the car.